The first scene begins with two different women that represent two different nations. Their body represents what they have and what they stand for. The blue woman represents the United States. The woman in the red is Africa. Little by little, the representation of Africa has been replicated by the United States government. The woman in blue copies the style of Africa and displays an attitude of acceptance. The United States holds no true culture or identity at the moment, so the woman has attempted to imitate the African style of grace, confidence, strength, structure, intelligence, and originality. In the second scene, the woman in blue still holds a question mark to her chest because even though the United States loves black culture, the United States holds envy towards giving credibility to Africa. The United States has created an environment of cultural appropriation to allow exactly what they want of African culture without symbolizing the true origins of Africa. The time frame is wide because this is a general principle that applies to historical events and today's modern issues as well. Over time, the United States has found a way to imitate African culture and claim it. In the last scene, the woman in red is filled with confusion, nothing to stand for, and no identity. Her question mark represents the stolen and unknown value of her culture. Mental restraints have now been applied to the life of African Americans because their cultural origins have been deceived and hidden by the United States. Once they learned to control African culture in their territory, they gained power in limiting what they wanted to represent by avoiding to announce that majority of ideas and styles symbolize African culture. The woman in blue loves the woman in red, but is also tremendously intimidated by the woman in red. This political cartoon represents cultural imperialism because it displays how cultural aspects of the country Africa have been stolen and used to extend power in American culture.